my dad died, I knew that I was gonna have this void in my life without him in it. The only way that I was going to fill that void was with good. Only good could get in there. It gradually manifested into having a greater understanding of who I was in the world. In 2011, I came back to LA, started directing more. I booked a film, Avenged. Fell in love with the material because it was a horror story. But at the heart of it, there was a love story between this interracial couple. And my character, I would be playing a bad guy, this crazy racist. So I fought for the audition. I mean, you look at this, you don't think Aryan Brotherhood, you don't think racist redneck. Well, that's what I play. And so I go in, I shaved my head, gave myself tattoos. That's it, get the fuck out of here.
Sit your ass down, Cody. You walk out that door, that air is the least of your concerns.
Cleaned out like a fucking slaughter pig here. Right. It was awesome. It was a phenomenal role, and I just wanted to work with the director, and I loved the material.
Baby, give him hell!
The producer on that film, Jason Gravitz, had worked with a Colombian producer. Flash forward 2 years later, Jason gets a call from this Colombian producer. We are looking for actors who you know can handle the Amazon. After seeing the director's film, Wynn's Journey, and Skyping with him, I knew that there was no way that I was ever going to be able to turn this opportunity down. And Zero ended up offering me the role. And that movie was Embracing the Serpent. It was nominated for the Oscar, Best Foreign Language Film. Did research on Bogota, the Colombian Amazon, tried to figure out how safe it was going to be, and it just terrified me. If I Googled anything, it was just scary. There was this beginning of letting go. Flying down there, I was like, I'm either going to die, get kidnapped, fall off a cliff, or I was going to have the most amazing time of my life. So I get down there and I meet the producer, Christina. The next morning they fly me into Mitu. This is an incredible story. So a week while I was there, I was walking with my friend Andres Berrientos, who's the acting coach on set. And this moth flew around, beautiful, landed on my shoulder, and then it flew around and landed on my foot. And he said, when a moth or a butterfly land on you, it means you're going to go through a metamorphosis. You're going to go through a change in your life. He told me that. I just opened myself up and was going to go on this incredible journey and not hold on to anything and just be an observer. And what I soon realized is that this character that I was playing was also an observer.
Theodore von Martius. The normal Buena Urite.
Embrace the Serpent is based on the journals of two scientists, Theodore Koch-Rothenberg and Richard Evans Schultes, the American scientist, and that's who I played, father of ethnobotany. I'm traveling to the Amazon in the footprints of this former scientist, Theo, played by Jean Bevout, who's a very good friend and incredible actor. We are guided by the same shaman, Kadamakate, played by two different actors, the older and younger version of themselves, seeking this sacred plant called the Yakruna plant, which is a mystical plant, but it's a metaphor for all the plants of the Amazon. It has these healing components. I'm seeking it, one, because I was sent by the government to acquire a rubber specimen. But on a personal note, I was seeking it to gain the ability to have visions and dreams. Every single component of this film is woven with the fabric of texture and layers and subtext. It's shot in black and white for a multitude of reasons. The separation between the human component and natural component, in the black and white, there's no separation, they are one. Cinema should be an experience. The audience should be a participant in that. I don't think the audience should be separated from it. And I think when you challenge the audience, they appreciate it even that much more by letting them use their own perspective. The last few days of shooting, we're shooting at one location. There's this grouping of butterflies on the shore. And Ciro says, "Brion, get over there and walk. I know what's about to happen." So I get to the butterflies and I stop and I turn. The butterflies just swarm up behind me. It just feels like thousands of butterflies. And I can feel them like this. There was a whole other scene that was written and shot, but that butterfly scene was the perfect magical component to ending the film. And that's an incredible part of this production. They had to get blessed by a shaman to come in to the Amazon, because not only to see if the story was going to be protective of the Amazon, but so that we would all be protected and that the film would be protected. No one was hurt. The only time it would rain would be times where we were breaking for lunch, or it was capture something with rain on camera. What the film does, every single thing is rich in humanities. And I think there's a desperate need to get back to nature and get back to connecting to spirituality and appreciating the voice of Mother Nature, listening to your own intuition and your own purpose, not guided by the maps that society puts before you. You know, there's this idea of letting go of your attachments, and there's a fine line between not letting those things burden you, but let those influence your work. Once you tap into that pain and become vulnerable to it, you're unstoppable.